CLC parents, it's Pastor Rachel here with another Monday Minute for you. So we've been using these books by the Parenting Q. The author is Kristen Ivy and Reggie Joiner. I've talked about these in weeks past. The last 4 or 5 weeks, we've been kind of camped out on this. So all of these build on each other. I'm not going to go back and rehash all of the things I've already taught. So if you are new to CLC or you're new to our Facebook page, you can obviously get wisdom from this one episode, but it would be better if you kind of watched the string of them. They're only about, at the most, 8 minutes long a piece. So it's an easy listen to while you're doing some dishes or in your car or something like that. But today we're going to talk all about how every kid needs, they say tribes over time. I say community. Every kid needs community over time to give them belonging. Kids need to feel like they belong to a community. And adults, they need adults in their life to help influence them to make godly decisions for him on a daily basis. And honestly, there needs to be adults other than just you as parents, because as your child gets older, they're not always going to listen to what you have to say. But if a youth leader says it, they listen to it in a heartbeat. So here are some adults, a list of some adults that could influence your child's life in a positive direction. Now remember, you're not in this alone. We say at CLC all the time, we want to partner with you as parents. Yes, your child is with you most of the time. Sometimes I'll have people say to me like, well, I just rely on you guys to teach them all the spiritual things that they need in life. Well, guess what? We only have them for an hour. That's a week. That's real. And that's if you're there every single week. That's not a lot of time. So you as a parent, you don't need to be perfect, but you need to be consistently pouring into them so that they have other influences in their life, speaking godly truths to them. Sunday school teachers, youth leaders, things like that. So who has influence? Well, you as parents have the most influence, like I just said. Like, you have the most time with them. You're going to have the most influence to use daily moments to encourage them spiritually. Now, if that sounds extremely daunting and scary to you, don't let it be daunting. Don't let it be scary. We are here to partner with you and help you through every aspect of that. You can ask us anytime. You can listen to these Monday Minutes each week, which give you, biblical parenting advice, strategies, resources, all those types of things. So you're not in it alone, but you as the parent are going to have the most spiritual influence in your child's life. Grandparents also have spiritual influence if they're involved. Aunts and uncles, neighbors, parents, friends that you may have, their teachers, church leaders, coaches, babysitters. Now, I want to talk about church leaders for a second because we've seen this one play out in real time in our house. So my oldest child, which shall remain nameless now that they're all getting older, I've been told that for my videos and my sermons, I'm not allowed to say names anymore. So the oldest, which shall remain nameless, there have been times where things have came up at school or just things he was dealing with, and we would give him some wisdom, some biblical insight, and he didn't want to hear it. Because guess what? It was coming from his parents who, in his mind, knew nothing. Older they get, the more they think you don't know anything. And then, I know for me, I thought the same thing as a teenager. Now as an adult, I look back and I think, wow, my mom had so much wisdom. If I only would have listened, it would have saved me a lot of heartache. But so there have been times that we have gone to his youth leaders. We've gone to Brendan. We've gone to Adam or Emilio and said, hey, we're struggling with this at home. Can you come alongside us and help us with it? Can you talk to him about it? they would have a conversation with him about it, and he would think it was rocket science. Like, he had never heard the concept before. What they said had so much power, and it was going to change his life. And it would. But we also said the same thing a month earlier that he could have listened to. But because it was coming from us as parents, it was just like it had a whole different weight coming from his youth leaders. And so that's why I say, Christian community is so important. Being plugged into church, being connected, having your kids connected to connect groups, and you being connected to connect groups. Like, it is a game changer. It really is, to know that you have Christian community, that when things get rocky as a parent, you can go to someone and say, listen, I need some help. I need you to maybe talk to them. I need some insight and wisdom on how I deal with this. That is what we are here for. And we want you to always feel like you can reach out to us, like you can come to us at any time and say, hey, I'm dealing with this issue in my home. I'm dealing with this issue with my child. What would you do? What do you think? Can you pray with me about this? Can you be praying with us about this? So that is why Christian community is so vitally important in your child's life. That is why it's important that you stay engaged to church and that your child stays engaged as well, because that's only going to build that Christian community as they get older, and as they're in our preschool department, and then our elementary department, and then our middle school department, and then our youth department. That will just continue to grow and strengthen as they move through those different church departments that we have. So we just want you to know that we're praying for you. We count it an honor and a joy to be able to partner with you as parents and go on this parenting journey with you. We are so grateful that you have seen us fit and chosen us to spiritually impart and care for your kids. No, we don't take that lightly. We count it as a great privilege and joy. And if you need anything at all, please just reach out to us. Whether you email us, pull us at church, reach out to us through the hub, however you need to. But we would love to help you in any way possible that we can. So until next week, we're praying for you. Hope you have a great week, and we will see you on Sunday.